inside a hospital late at night. An unidentified man is rushed into emergency surgery for organ donation. Doctors go and perform the procedure, but something feels wrong. The corpse's skin is unusually tough, almost impossible to cut. After the viable organs are removed, the doctors complain about how strange the operation was. Suddenly, a female doctor screams, claiming she saw a ghost. When the doctors rush back into the operating room, the body has vanished, reduced to ashes. A flashback hints that this donor was no ordinary man. Soon, the recipients of his organs begin to experience strange changes. One of them is Park Won-seo, a young girl who receives the donor's heart. Her father, Jong Min, is a former Olympic Taekwondo medalist turned instructor. Because of past trauma, he is extremely overprotective and forbids Won-seo from intense physical activity. But Won-seo begins to feel different. During training, she kicks a sandbag straight into the ceiling. She runs faster than anyone should be able to. Her strength and speed are clearly superhuman. Confused and excited, Won-seo meets Park Ji-sung, a nerdy young man who also received a transplant. Ji-sung discovers he has absurd lung capacity, able to blow with hurricane-like force and hold his breath far beyond normal limits. Ji-sung believes they are not alone. He urges Won-seo to find others like them. This leads them to a strange gathering of organ transplant recipients. The group participates in a competition, and Won-seo's team wins easily thanks to her powers. There, they meet Kim Seon-nyo, a quirky yogurt seller. At first, she seems harmless and odd, but she reveals a hidden tattoo, the same symbol shared by the others. More members emerge. Hwang Ji-dong received a cornea transplant. He now sees electromagnetic waves and can control electronic devices simply by snapping his fingers. Another member, Ha Yak-seon, possesses a powerful healing ability. He can repair wounds and save lives, but every use drains his own life force. Tensions rise inside the group, especially between Ji-sung and Ji-dong. Their personalities clash, but slowly, the team begins to bond. They joke, argue, and even give themselves heroic nicknames. They call themselves HI5. Meanwhile, a darker story unfolds elsewhere. An elderly cult leader named Yang Chun, head of a new religious movement, is mysteriously revived. His sudden return appears connected to an organ transplant similar to the others. Yang Chun's daughter, Chunhwa, grows suspicious. As she investigates, she uncovers disturbing evidence: illegal surgeries, supernatural powers, and a plan to harvest more organs. At a construction site, a serious accident occurs. Workers are badly injured, and Yak-seon uses his healing powers to save them. The act saves lives, but leaves Yak-seon severely weakened. As Yang Chun's plans accelerate, Chunhwa begins kidnapping organ recipients to stay ahead of her father's ambitions. At the same time, the HI5 team starts to fall apart due to internal conflicts. Trust breaks down. They separate. When the kidnappings begin, Won-seo realizes they must reunite. She finally tells her father the truth. Instead of stopping her, Jong Min chooses to help. Together, they track down Yang Chun's followers and stop several kidnappings. But they arrive too late to save Ji-dong, who has already been partially operated on. Yang Chun now possesses multiple stolen abilities. Despite his weakened condition, Yak-seon risks his life one last time to save Ji-dong, proving the team's bond still exists. Yang Chun emerges transformed, younger, stronger, and radiating power. At a massive revival meeting, he presents himself as a messiah. At first, people doubt him. Then he performs miracles. Faith turns into fanatic devotion. As chaos grows, Won-seo and her father infiltrate Yang Chun's hideout. They confront him directly. For the first time, Won-seo unleashes her full power in front of her father. She fights without holding back. In a final clash, Won-seo defeats Yang Chun, ending his reign and stopping the organ harvesting scheme. The film ends with the HI5 survivors reunited.